So last night I was playing a game of Marvel Rivals, and I was surprised to see that Angela was the newest hero to be added. It was strange seeing her because I've recently been reading Spawn, and if you didn't know, this is where she first appeared. It got me wondering why and how she's now a Marvel property. I decided to do some research and share with anyone else wondering what actually happened with this character. It was a pretty confusing timeline, so hopefully this video can clear it up for some people. It all started when Todd McFarlane, the creator of Spawn, contracted 3 men to work on some of the early issues of the series. A man named Neil Gaiman was one of those men. Fun fact, Frank Miller was also one of those 3 men, the man who did the artwork for Dark Knight Returns and Batman Year One. Neil is the man we're talking about today, though. In issue number 9 of the series, we are introduced to the medieval Spawn. As he's going about his business, he comes across a frightened woman who claims that she was attacked by an ogre. The medieval Spawn offers the woman some help, and she is then able to lure him into a cave, where she reveals that she is in fact an angel bounty hunter by the name of Angela. In her first appearance, Angela is a bounty hunter employed by the Angels of Alicon. Her job is to exterminate the rogue hellspawn that roam the earth. It was this character that Todd McFarlane would go on to use several times through the original run of Spawn. After she had her first interaction with the main character, it is established she needs a permit to be able to legally hunt for Spawn. This would lead to her solo series, fully written by Neil Gaiman and illustrated by Greg Capullo. In this short 3-issue run, Angela would find herself in some legal troubles because after Spawn defeated her, her permit to kill him was lost. After Spawn comes to prove she was acting legally, they both end the series on good terms. Her final main appearance in the series would come in issues 97 through 100, where she would help Spawn to defeat the Malbolgia, ultimately ending in her death. Sometime after her last appearance in Spawn, McFarlane and Gaiman would start disagreeing about who had ownership of the Angela character. In 1997, Gaiman would file the first lawsuit on Todd McFarlane when a trade fell through that was going to swap the rights of Angela and Gaiman's other characters in Spawn with the Miracle Man rights held by Todd. Gaiman sued for full ownership of the Angela character, but this suit ended with both Todd and Neil having co-ownership of the character. And this ending didn't really seem to sit right with Gaiman, so he decided to sue him again in 2002, and this lawsuit lasted over 10 years, ending in 2012, where Gaiman would come out with the full ownership of Angela. The next year in 2013, Angela would be sold to Marvel Comics and make her first appearance in Age of Ultron Volume 1, number 10. In the Marvel Universe, a devastating fallout between Odin, the King of Asgard, and the Queen Realm of Haven arises over some stolen secrets, ending in Odin's daughter, Aldrich, being stabbed through the heart and presumed dead. After Odin banishes the Realm of Haven across reality, it's revealed that Aldrich had survived and would be raised by a handmaiden of the Haven Queen, under the name Angela. After becoming the realm's greatest warrior, she sets off to Earth, where she encounters the Guardians of the Galaxy, where she would tag along with them for some time, and then after departing with that team, she would go on to be part of the Blade Special Forces, until she eventually goes off to do her own thing. So in short, it's a pretty simple legal issue that led to her being sold to Marvel. I like to think that when she died in Spawn, she was resurrected by the Angels as Odin's daughter, and then she's the same person throughout both storylines. But now we know where she came from, and now I can have some fun on Marvel Rivals.